Aloha, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Surgeon here, bringing you StarCraft 2 commentaries. And this will be Game 2 between AznDude, our green Protoss, and Luft Waffle, our purple Terran. So the map is Metalopolis. We are in Game 2 of a best of 3. AznDude taking the first game with just a better macro and better unit composition, getting those Immortals out to defend against that early Marine Marauder, as well as sentries to split the forces from our Terran player. But the Terran player did have a nice EMP in the first engagement, but just didn't have the supporting units to engage that Protoss army, and then really falling behind on the macro, having to pull SCVs in while the Protoss was up in his base and wasn't able to win that first game on Jungle Basin. But we are Metalopolis in cross positions, so I'm not quite sure what we'll see from both players. We'll like to see some tech play, but maybe we'll see some macro play. I'm not quite sure. So AznDude again being a 2200 level Protoss and Luft being a 1900 level Terran. Both Diamond players here. This match is from the Zeke West Open, North American West Open. This is a game from round 4. There are 6 rounds to this preliminaries to the formations of the brackets. There are plenty of groups, so go check out Zeke.com, Z33K.com. And at the moment, we have the probe coming up in here for AznDude. He will be scouting the Terran second at the bottom 6 o'clock position, while he is in the 12 o'clock position. He's going to try to harass this SCV a little bit. Let's see if the SCV does come off the line. And he will be forced to micro that probe away and just keep it in the base as long as he can to get that good tech information. No gas down for the Terran player yet, which is very interesting at this point in the game. And there it finally goes down a little late on 15. The barracks is down. He hasn't warped his orbital command, so maybe he's a little bit thrown off here. But actually, he's going to be throwing down a Rax outside his base. AznDude has not scouted this yet, so if he does lose his probe and doesn't get out to the edge of this base or outside of the base, he will not see the second barracks. So a really nice play here from our Terran player, as well as AznDude going for a standard cybernetics core after gateway, as well as chrono boosting out plenty of probes, so really going for that macro opening. So at the production tab, we see a Marine coming out, and let's see if AznDude does see. Yes, he finally sees that barracks going down, so he's always going to need some units to defend against those Marines. We hopefully will see some Stalkers being chrono boosted out from our Protoss player, AznDude. This could be an all-in here from Luft, as he might need to pull some SCVs to push with this Marine army. But really only 2 Marines out, 1 SCV. Could be a bunker rush here from our Terran player, Luft. But he's also continuing to mine gas. It looks like he wants to get out some Marauders, so really tough play here from Luft Waffle, as he should be committing to 1 unit if he's going to be doing this all-in rush here. First Stalker is out for AznDude, our Protoss player. We have a SCV up here on the high ground, maybe throw down a proxy building, but really just going to try to get a scout here. What is this SCV doing? 2 Marines out on the field at the natural expansion for the Terran player. AznDude continuing to chrono boost out some units, got a Stalker as well as 1 more Zealot on the way. He's going to have a nice mixture here when this Terran player tries to move at the map, as the Zealot just completely destroys SCVs. And yes, AznDude able to fend off those 2 SCVs quite easily, as well as take out these Marines. So really not the best push here, and not the best micro here from our Terran player, as well as he's streaming units across the map into the natural expansion. Let's look at the rally point for him. It's actually back into his base now, so maybe he doesn't want to push too hard, but he's going to show a couple Marines and show the pressure, and AznDude continually chrono boosting out units, but he feels pretty safe. He's going to be getting a sentry here, as well as his 3rd gateway is up. Warp Gate Technology is not being chrono boosted, as he had to use that chrono boost on the gateways to get those units out, which is not a problem, as he did defend this quite easily. He has set up his own proxy pylon at the Zelnaga Tower. He will be trying to put some pressure on Luft Waffle, as Luft Waffle is in a dire situation now, that he did go for that I guess kind of a macro Rax, you know, a hidden Rax, and he wants to put that pressure on early with the Marines, but decided to go for a tech lab and just really lost out on some Marine time. A Marine production time, that is. So going to be floating his barracks back into his base, but AznDude really going to put the pressure on here with this proxy pylon, as well as 3 gateways to support. No additional production facilities from AznDude, so really just a 3 gate here. He does have quite a bit of units. Look at the army tab showing that he is ahead by about 14 supply. So that translates into about 7 Stalkers, which is huge, or about 14 SCVs, which is also huge. Looking at AznDude, he's going to be moving in here. He's going to have a nice unit. Does have the Guardian Shield up, so he's going to be tanking damage from those Marine Marauders, making those Marines pretty much useless, as well as the Stalkers having 1 armor. So the Stalkers are going to be able to clean up all the units, as well as with the support of Onezaw that does have 2 kills. So it's just watching AznDude, as well as using his Stalkers on the low ground to help support those Stalkers on the high ground, getting that vision. And really the Terran player is done, as he says this is gay, and leaves the game with a rage quit. No GG from our Terran player. Really bad manner there. Great game from AznDude, spotting the proxy racks and really responding well by getting a couple of Stalkers and a Zealot to tank that damage from the Marine Marauder. So congratulations to AznDude winning this round between him and Luft, our Terran player. We'll be moving on to the next match.